Hey, hey, hey. Hi, hey, 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 everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you are doing well. Wanted to come through and hit you with an EP review of an EP that I am enjoying quite a bit. This new one from Dirty Projectors. Surprisingly, the new Windows Open EP. This is, like I said, a new collection of tracks, a handful of songs from singer, songwriter, guitarist extraordinaire David Longstreth's Dirty Projectors, one of the most enigmatic groups to come out of the legendary Brooklyn indie scene in the 2000s. If you remember, Dirty Projectors topped off that decade with what was quite easily their most popular and defining record to date, Bita Orca, which was an excellently progressive mix of folk and pop. But in my opinion, David and company really failed to capitalize on the popularity of that record with a great follow-up, as Swing Low Magellan was kind of a weak release. Then following that, fans were hit with a 5-year gap in studio albums where Dirty Projectors also had shed some key members, leaving David to use the project as an outlet for an alternative R&B album, which didn't end up being too bad. And even though he did move a bit closer to Dirty Projectors' roots on the following Lamplit Prose a while later, it was somehow less satisfactory. Regardless, David and Dirty Projectors are kicking off 2020 with a different direction, a new EP here, new collaborators as well, seeing that Maya Friedman handles all of the singing on this project. Also, familiar faces like Nat Baldwin seem to be back in the mix too. And this EP basically contains 4 lovely, folky, stripped-back numbers that, while simple, maintain the angular and very prickly complexities of Dirty Projectors' best work, those trademark sounds and characteristics that I love hearing in a DP record. But now in this context, sounding a bit more easygoing, quaint, I suppose. This EP is also complemented with a very dry, balanced, simple recording, and given how good the songs are and how just pretty the instrumentation is, it doesn't need much more. Together, Friedman's intoxicating and very pretty voice, as well as Longstreth's expressive and very detailed guitar work go a long way. Whether you are talking about the intro track, the very meditative On the Breeze, which sounds like a sunrise combined with several different strains and eras of contemporary folk, just hitting me all at once in a beautifully seamless way. Also, the light touches of upright bass and hand claps on the track are very nice too. Meanwhile, the track Overlord is a lot more straightforward and, in my opinion, is folk pop perfection. The swaying groove, the finger-pick guitars, the little hand drums on the track, as well as the lovely cascading layers of vocals ascending up into this beautiful chorus, over, Lord. Also, some hilarious lyrics packed into the verses like, don't be magnanimous, protect your neck. We also get some very curious chamber folk on the track Search for Life. The vocals, to my ears, ring very much as being Nico-ish. Meanwhile, the instrumentation reads like some Yellow House era Grizzly Bear. There are also some pretty wild background vocals on this track, and the arranged instrumentation is pretty regal, but still the song itself remains relatively inviting. Meanwhile, the finisher, Guarding the Baby, is easily the simplest and rawest track on here. It seems very in the moment, mostly just containing some light guitar playing and Maya's vocals. Not a whole lot orbiting that. It's really the lyrics on this song that end up winning me over, like, please don't offer me a chair, man. Put the gloves away, it's bare hands. Choose along the way to wastelands. Me alone guarding the baby. The entire track reads as this lovely reflection on the act of childbirth and I guess those initial moments where, you can have that baby in your arms. And those are the 4 tracks this EP offers. I thought it was a really great EP, one of the better EPs I've heard this year, and hopefully, a way forward for David Longstreth, a way forward for this project, because it's been a while since Dirty Projectors, to my ears, have sounded this gratifying and intoxicating, alluring, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think I will leave it at that. If you've given this EP a listen, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Did you enjoy it too? If you haven't, please, please, please try it. And yeah, over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Dirty Projectors, Windows Open EP, forever.